What is up, everybody? My name is Valox and welcome back to another video. Today, we're not doing a reaction, well, I will be later on, but this video is to do with this. It is a Five Nights at Freddy's advent calendar. I told you once Christmas was over, it's already 2025 now, so Happy New Year, everyone. But I wanted to go through each one of these and showcase all the little pop figures I got, because some of them are really cool. Just want to give like a review on it, as well as, you know, showcase to those that didn't have this. So, let's take a look. I'm not going to waste any time, so opening this up, I showed this in a previous reaction video, but it's got all the dates and like Christmas baubles, and then it's got the tiling floor. You can see the FNAF background as well, so I guess you display all the figures on that platform there, but I have no space in my room to do that. And I also want to apologize if the camera does blur during this video or is a little bit unstable, because I've put it on autofocus, and the autofocus on this camera, as I've noticed when I first got it, isn't great, but I need it so I can keep showing you the figures up close and stuff. So we're gonna have to deal with it. So let's go number one. So day one is one of my favorites, funny enough. Day one, I have shown off before. I'm gonna have to manually adjust it, even though I put it on auto. That's how bad this camera is at focusing. But you can see it is like, he's got like a candy cane hat. He's got these green ears, his rosy cheeks, almost like Toy Freddy in a way. But I absolutely love this one. He is really cool. He's got this little microphone there and all sorts of goodness. So let's move on to the next figure. Yes, I am very out of focus right now. So number two is a very simple one. We have Chica. So you can see a little cupcake and all sorts. Nothing on the back. But this is just standard default Chica. Really cool to have. She does have like a little Santa on her bib instead of Let's Eat. But yeah. Number three, we have Candy Cane Foxy. Check this guy out. Number three. Really cool little figure. I kind of like this one too. Very detailed. He's got like a green eye patch and stuff. Number four. Now this one I'm not a big fan of. It looks very simple and basic, but it is Balloon Boy, which is a cool addition. Bit of a weird one. That's another thing about this collection that I'll get to a bit later. But a lot of these figures are either the same and they're just like repaints, but they're also a weird mix. So like, you don't get Circus Baby or you know, the toy animatronics, or even Springtrap. Instead, their selection for some reason was the original four, fine, Balloon Boy and Ballora of all people, which I thought was really weird. It's because they just cycle the same combination of figures, which I wish they didn't do for the price that this was, because this was very expensive. It was a gift from my girlfriend actually, but I still really appreciate it. It's still really cool. You can see the detail on Ballora over here. This was day 5. Which is perfect, because obviously you have Five Nights at Freddy's, and this is obviously FNAF 5, sister location, cool. Another default one, this is Foxy with some like cookies or something, or mince pies, I'm not really sure. You can see them there. But he is just a very mini pop figure. They are, I'm pretty sure, this is Funko, yep, this is Funko, which explains why they look real nice. Let me know in the comments, are you more of a fan of U2s or Funko? Let me know in the comments. I personally prefer my U2s. I do have 2 U2s figures, both FNAF. They are really cool. Maybe I'll show them to you in future. But this is Helpy, if you couldn't tell, with his candy cane. This one is awesome. The attention to detail here is amazing. I absolutely adore this one. Definitely, again, one of my favorites. That was day 7. On day 8, another really cool one, but simple, is almost like Christmas Tree Bonnie. Really nice. He's got all these lights around him. Very nice. Red nose like Rudolph. Number 9, again, a default Foxy, this time in a Christmas hat with a present. I quite like this one, I won't lie. This one is really cool. It's day 9. This is day 10. It is Chica. Again, with the same Christmas bib. They've just given her a Santa hat this time, which again, it's cool, but I think it's lazy considering you already get a default Chica and all you've done is slap a hat on it. I won't lie, it does feel very lazy. Day 10 was actually, funny enough, day 10 was Golden Chica, which again, cool in concept, but I think it's very lazy. just isn't just the same mold with all the same paint color. I've never thought that these gold ones look good, but that's just my personal preference. You guys obviously free to think what you want, but I do think it's a bit lazy, especially when you kind of get them in a row. So that's like 3 Chicas that basically all look the same. Again, same with Ballora. I'm not a fan of these simple repaints. They're nice, as one thing, like to get as one. But when you've already got the same figure just with a different color scheme, and it's not even like that, it's just like a, I don't know how to explain it. Like they've just changed some colors. Like it still is Ballora. I don't think they're that great. I think they benefit a lot more when they do ones like this. As goofy as this one looks, you know, it's unique. It's a lot more of a variation of colors. But yeah, I kind of like this one. He looks a little pizzeria-y. He looks like a pizza himself. But yeah, that is day 13. Day 14, again, it is exactly the same figure with a slightly different tone of paint. This one, I would say, is the point that I realized that this box was being a bit cheap with their figures for the price. But it is like a chrome sort of version of Foxy. It's all the same colors. It's really nice. He's still got the cookies on the plate. He's just a bit shinier, which I think is a pretty cheap thing to do. Like, it would have been cool if that was a standalone figure, or if they just gave us one or the other, but yeah. Same paint color scheme for Freddy here as the Bonnie one I showed you a second ago. It's nice. It is nice. I do like that. Don't have a problem with the color schemes matching like that. But I just wish there was more of a variation in animatronics. I wish we got Circus Baby. I wish we got Springtrap in here. Again, this is another one that really disappoints me because it's cool in concept. It is Balloon Boy, but he's like slightly transparent and he's like this blue color. Tell me this wouldn't have been a perfect mold. Well, not a mold as such, but tell me the colors and stuff, the paint job, the clear plastic wouldn't have been perfect for a ghost. The crying child. We could have had the crying child in here, but instead they've just reused a mold and made Balloon Boy. I do think that's pretty lazy, but again, it's still cool. It's still cool. I think there's so much more for the price. Either that or this set should have been a lot cheaper. Here we have another cool one. It's Default Freddy just holding present. This one I actually quite like. I like the simple change here. Maybe I'm biased. I quite like Freddy. I'm a little disappointed we don't really get a golden Freddy in this set. Spoilers. But what we do get is we get Crimson Freddy, Red Time Freddy, or Freddy after you didn't beat Night 6. But yeah, he's just a shiny red, covered in blood. But it's still pretty cool. Again, one of those ones that you get 2 in a row and they feel like the same. Now, I'm not a fan of this one just for the colors, but it is really detailed. This one just isn't for me. It's not necessarily a bad one, but it is like an elf version of Bonnie. And the detail on like the costume is insane. He's got a little candy cane there. He's got like a little bow tie on. Really nice figure. I'm just not a fan of the color scheme. That's just personal preference, that one. Next, again, the Balloon Boy figures. They're just so cheap. Candy Cane Balloon Boy. I think this one would have probably been my pick for my favorite one of the Balloon Boys. This one should have sufficed. You should have had this one, or you should have this one and then the default Balloon Boy, which you don't even get. You don't even get his normal color scheme, but it just feels a bit cheap. But he is still pretty cool, and the text on his sign is also red, which matches his scheme. On the 21st, we got a really good one. Now, this one I actually love. This is like Icicle Freddy, I'm going to call him. He's clear, he's frosty, and he looks awesome. Just standard Freddy. You can see he's got like almost like this rope or like these cracks on him, and he is clear. He's like a blue tinted clear Freddy. Really like that one. That one again is where I like how unique it is. You can even see his teeth, like his top teeth, through his top jaw. But yeah, that one is nice. I really like that one. On the 22nd, we got one of those red versions, but this time it's like a present. Chica has been wrapped up like a little gift. Not a fan of this one. It is just really, I don't know, there's just not much to it. Again, remember the difference between me and you watching this. I'm comparing these things to the price that you're paying for this advent calendar, and it's quite a bit for just like recycling the same mold over and over. But hey, here's another cool one. So this is like glittery almost. I don't know how well that'll pick up on camera, but sorry. He's a bit glittery, which I think is really nice. He's got a Christmas hat on and a present. Really nice, that one. And then for the last day, now this one is my favourite, I say as I'm out of focus. We have the main man himself, Freddy Fazbear, wrapped in Christmas lights. And for the first time in this entire set, the pieces are also 3D. It is not just a print on a bit of plastic. They are 3D, it's all molded, and like I say, they've got a unique mold for it. Why couldn't we have gotten more of these in there for the price? But absolutely love this one. This one is my favorite alongside day 1, and I think it's perfect to have it day 1 and day 24. But yeah, I do wish they had more in this set that were like the 24th. I'm a little bit disappointed in the selection of characters. Let me bring myself back into focus. But yeah, different molds would have been nice. The paints, they look good on a lot of them, but because they're just flat on plastic, it makes them look cheaper than, you know, they really should be for the price of the advent calendar. I mean, I don't even know where the hell I'm going to display all these guys. They're just sitting in the box, as you can see, because I've got no shelf, no nothing. All the space in this room has been taken up. So I've got to think of somewhere to put them, along with my other gifts that I actually got for Christmas from friends and family and stuff. But anyways, nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm actually going to get on with a reaction video, so look out for that later. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.